Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pickacard reading is all about your week ahead. So pick the labubu that sparks a memory in you. It will have your accurate predictions. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. Is it going to be this one? Something about that fluffiness, that light color that is sparking a memory in you. Or maybe this one, something about that facial expression perhaps. Why not this fluffy pink purplish one? It's more pink than purple, but there's some purple in there too. Maybe that specific color is sparking a memory in you. As always, feel free to pause and rewind. And when you're ready, let's begin. If you chose the first labubu, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. First one, you have the 3 of Swords and the King of Cups. There is something in your life, in your body, in your personality maybe, that you are currently very insecure about. There is a trauma there, an old wound. Someone will help heal it for you this week, okay? And with the King of Cups, it's going to be wonderful and surprising and lovely. You know better than me what you're insecure about, but just as an example, let's say you hate your hair because it is so unruly. It is too thick, okay? Maybe too wavy, just as an example. But someone who has great hair, someone, likely a man, who is very attractive, will go out of his way to compliment you on your hair that you hate and say, oh my God, it looks so luscious. It is so shiny. I wish I had hair like yours. What products are you wearing actually? You know, what are you using as a shampoo, as a hair mask? It's not just some compliment just to say something, okay? It's going to be so sincere, so heartfelt that it will really help heal your insecurity, okay? If it's your body, for example, you are a man, but you feel like you are too skinny and you don't have as much muscle as the other boys or guys in your life, then someone, likely a Scorpio, man or woman, will approach you and say they love how lean you look, okay, or how K-pop your look is. Something that kind of turns your insecurity on its head. And again, it's not just going to be some cute little foolish compliment that you can brush off. It's going to be so sincere. Like if it's about how lean you look, then this person, this King of Cups energy, could say, actually, what is your diet? Do you do intermittent fasting? Do you do protein shakes? Because I kind of want to have the same build that you have. So it's really going to be sincere. You're going to feel the authenticity of the compliment that you're going to get, and that will allow you to heal whatever insecurity you have. People probably bullied you for this or rejected you for this in the past. Wow, it's it's really like a victory party for you when it comes to your self-love, your self-esteem, your physical appearance, okay? So this is lovely energy. Again, likely a man and a Scorpio energy as well. Someone very attractive, okay? This is a king that we are talking about. And someone who is likely above you. If this is at work, someone who's higher up than you in the corporate ladder, someone a bit older than you, a bit more accomplished than you, okay? Even if it's in the neighborhood, maybe someone who has a bigger house than you, a fancier car than you. I'm not saying they're a better person than you. I'm just saying this will help you identify who this person is. What else will happen to you in the week ahead? 5 of Coins and Ace of Coins. This week, I cannot believe I'm saying this. Look forward to that time when you run out of money this week, okay? Because it will be replenished 10 times over. So for example, you feel like, okay, you're gonna go grocery shopping this week and you only have 70% of the money that you need to buy everything for the week ahead or the month ahead. So yeah, that's you running out of money. Or maybe there's a surprise expense that you didn't plan for, you didn't budget for, so then you run out of money, right? And the moment that happens, something will step in. I say something because it's magical. You know, maybe it's the universe, maybe it's a spirit, maybe it's serendipity, but something will step in to replenish that money for you, to the point where your new problem will be, how do I spend this money? Like, do I allot it here, or do I save it, or do I finally begin a travel fund for my dream vacation? So something will happen. You know what? With the Ace of Coins, I know that we are using a very playful deck right now, Disney Villains Tarot, but traditionally this is the hand of God, okay? That's why I cannot tell you how this money will be replenished for you. I mean, God or the universe moves in mysterious ways, right? So maybe it's an earth sign person. Coins are earth energy. So maybe it's a Capricorn, maybe it's a Virgo. Okay, I heard those two very specifically. Taurus, possible, but Capricorn, Virgo, who is just going to give you a gift, right? Unexpected bonus at work, perhaps. But either way, this is lovely because it's literally the hand of God rescuing you, okay? You run out and then it gets replenished 10 times over. So money is miraculous this week. Do not be afraid, okay? That is your clue. If there is some sudden expense that you didn't plan for, don't panic. Something will come in and save you. So yeah, everything will be okay, more than okay, money-wise. What else is there for this week ahead? 9 of Wands and the Hanged Man. This is amazing because there is something that you are afraid of. It's not going to come to pass, okay? You already know what it is that you're kind of worried about. It could be blood test results, something to do with your health, a loved one's health. It could be expenses. It could be something to do with the weather, your car. Okay, you know better than me. You're already worried about it. You're waiting for like the results or something worsening. With the Hangman, it's not going to happen at all. Okay, so you will be able to take a sigh of relief when it comes to whatever is occupying your mind in a negative way right now. Right? You tell me what that is, it will turn out to be okay. Right? It's like you have wasted your time worrying about it, but it's going to feel so good once you hear, once you see, once you witness that, you know, everything's great after all. What else will happen to you in the week ahead? 4 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Someone will fall in love with you or get very, very attracted towards you at some event. Okay, it could be a big event, like if you are attending a wedding, you already know what you will be doing. Most of you, 90% of you already know what event, what party you will be attending this week, right? Is it a wedding? Is it a birthday? Is it a baby shower? Is it a corporate seminar? You're going to meet someone there, likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Sun, rising, Venus. They will fall in love with you at first sight, or if you don't believe that, then they are just going to fall into attraction with you at first sight, okay? And you know, fire signs, they are not shy. They are the Gryffindors of the zodiac, so they are very bold and brave and courageous when it comes to expressing how they feel, chasing someone that they like. So whether this is a man or a woman, they are going to let you know that they like you, not just with actions or, I don't know, some half-hearted behavior. No, they're gonna tell you. They're gonna ask you out, they're gonna get you something, flowers, chocolates, ask for your number, okay? So yeah, that is happening. There is some fiery drama, the good kind, for you this week ahead when it comes to romance. And you know what? It's irrelevant whether or not you're married. I'm not saying you're gonna cheat, okay? I'm just saying someone will fall in love with you, but even if you're married or you're with someone else, then somebody is going to come and try to let you know how they feel anyway. Okay? What you do after that is up to you, but someone will reveal their feelings for you. Last but not least, this week ahead, you have the 9 of Cups and the Queen of Coins. This is separate from this, but things will just feel so stable and amazing and abundant money-wise. Okay? So this, like I said, it's the hand of God. It's the a play of the universe. So I don't know exactly how it will come to you, but this is the overall feeling. It's not just that one event that saves you materially. There are other things as well. Like maybe this week you hear that bonuses are coming for your entire team, or you get a lot of messages on LinkedIn, invites for interviews. Maybe you get a job offer. Maybe you hear from an ex-manager, an ex-boss that wants to hire you and wants to double your salary, okay? It's not necessarily getting money this week. That's already happening for you. I'm talking about this last thing that's happening, this 5th thing. It's not necessarily about receiving another amount of money, but it's knowing that everything is going to be okay money-wise, the Queen of Coins. This is like longer term, okay? 9 of Cups is being emotionally satisfied, being calm, finding joy and serenity, knowing that everything's going to be okay because there's going to be an influx of income for you soon. Likely more than one, likely more than two, okay? This is hearing, for example, if you have a business, that there are 2 prospective clients that want to hire you, or if you have, say, a store online, this is seeing that you have 3 times the amount of orders that you usually get, okay? So this is that kind of energy. Overall, your week, I think it's really good. And I'm glad that you picked this one because it's brown and beige and it's about being grounded, things stabilizing for you, right? So that is the theme of your week ahead. Emotional stability when it comes to your insecurity, financial stability as well, and there's a bit of drama and drama averted. This is good drama though, romantically. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose this Love Boo Boo, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. First one, you have the 2 of Coins and the Magician. Money will literally multiply for you this week. This is literal, so what does it mean? For example, you received payment from a client or a customer and you got double the amount, okay? And you raise it to your client, you say, oh, you actually paid double, and they say, no, that's a tip because I was really happy with the product or the service, okay? So literal money multiplying for you. This is also your salary multiplying, okay? And you wonder why that happened, and then you hear that it's a bonus, or it's because you got a surprise promotion, or some client or vendor really liked what you did for them, the idea that you had for their company, and they wanted to give you specifically a bonus, okay? That ends up doubling your salary, okay? So it's about something multiplying for you. That is just amazing. It could also be you're already expecting something, a bonus, a payment, a gift from a loved one, and whatever amount they promised you, they're gonna give you double, okay? Or if you are expecting a refund, something to do with taxes maybe, whatever else it is that has to do with legalities and the government, it will be twice the amount that you are expecting. Okay, so money will be multiplying for you. The Magician energy, this is just lovely. Okay, things happening out of the blue, and you're going to be surprised at first, and then that surprise will turn into double surprise, and it's going to make you feel amazing. So money-wise, this is not just, oh, things are stable, things are great. No, this is whatever money you earn will double for you. Okay, this is such a good problem to have because at first you're going to see your bank account and you're going to be like, oh, there was an error, or, you know, something happened, there's a glitch, but no, okay, you actually have that amount of money. Speaking of glitches, I heard something very specific. Maybe you thought you only have $500 left in your account, but apparently there was a problem with your bank, okay? And actually you have 5,000 left, right? And you thought you actually spent all that money, but no, it was just a glitch and you actually have way more than you thought, okay? So whatever you want to spend it on, now you have the budget. That is a specific message for one or two of you. Something to do with your bank glitching, okay? The app glitching, the website, the ATM. But yeah, this is money multiplying for you. What else for this week ahead? You have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. My God, how dramatic. A friend will confess their feelings for you. Again, it doesn't matter if you're already married, okay? I said this for the first pile, I believe. It doesn't matter if you're already with someone. What you do with this information is up to you, okay? The cards are not saying you're going to have an affair, you're going to cheat. No, they're just saying that a friend is going to confess their love or deep attraction and affection for you. Likely a fire sign with the Ace of Wands, okay? Someone taller than you, someone more extroverted than you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, okay? And this is someone that you are close to, mind you. Okay, this is not like a friend of a friend or, an acquaintance from here or there. This is someone with the Two of Cups who is close to you. My God, I just heard something specific. If you are coupled, this could even be your partner's friend. Okay, and it doesn't have to be very sinister or malicious the way that they confess their love. It could be sincere, and I'm not going to say harmless, okay, if you are in a happy relationship, but in a way it's going to be innocent, okay? You're not going to feel harassed at all. You're going to feel complimented, okay? And for some of you that are single, we do have a single card with the Ace of Wands. This will develop into something amazing, okay? But either way, no matter what your situation is in love, a friend, someone you're close to, likely taller than you, has a louder laugh than you, more extroverted than you, a fire sign is going to confess their love for you. What else for this week ahead? You have the Devil and the Sun. Amazing. You know that saying, if you cannot beat them, join them? So this week, someone that you are intimidated by, someone you're afraid of, someone that you know is better than you, not as a whole, okay, but at something, a skill, a talent, okay, if you work with them, they're better than you at something that matters at work, they will become your ally starting this week, okay? 2 major arcana cards, so it's not just this week, like you're going to be friends this week, no. It starts this week, but it's going to be a long-term connection. So the person that you are competing with for that promotion, for example, you're going to be a team. And when you get promoted as a team. Okay? So it's that kind of energy. Someone that intimidates you. Okay? You're honestly very self-conscious when it comes to this person. You get insecure because there's something about them that kind of triggers your self-esteem, your self-worth. But yeah, it's going to turn into something amazing starting this week. And when you get to know them, whatever insecurity you have around whatever it is, okay, between the two of you, it's going to get enlightened by the Sun. You're going to realize that there was never actually any competition. This person, they never looked at you the wrong way ever. Maybe you thought one time they rolled their eyes at you, but apparently they just had an eyelash in their eye. Something like that, okay? You will find out that this person actually always had good intentions towards you. And you're going to find out that even though they're better than you at that one thing, you're better than them at other things, okay? So the insecurity will die, okay? The Devil turning into the Sun, right? So yeah, if you can't beat them, join them. And then there won't be any need to beat them anymore because you're going to win together. So that is always lovely energy. Okay, astrological clues. The Devil, that is Capricorn. The Sun, that is Apollo, ruler of Leo. Capricorn, Leo energy. Clues as to who this person could be. Or their first name could start with a C, letter C, or it could be Leo, right? Literally, it could be. So there you go, LCCL initials. Clues as to who that person is. The work is just an example. It could be something else. It could be someone from your social circle. It could be someone from your neighborhood, right? So what else will happen for you in the week ahead? You have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Swords. A Gemini will return to your life. A Gemini person, Sun, Rising, Venus, will come back to your life. These cards, they don't say if this was someone who hurt you or someone that you love. It could be something as positive as a long-lost childhood friend, okay, returning to the neighborhood, or you bumping into them at some restaurant or the cinema, okay, and then you catching up together, starting to become friends again. But yes, it could be the stereotypical ex who broke your heart coming back to beg for you again, okay? It could also be something more neutral, a manager that you had before from 5-6 years ago. They're offering you your job back or a different job at the new company that they're working for. But yeah, a Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus, they will return to your life to give you an offer of friendship, of love, of business, okay? And if you're like, okay, I don't remember their zodiac sign, if it's a long-lost childhood friend, Gemini energy is someone who is the best with words, okay? They have a command of language. They know how to make people laugh, how to make people respond when they're telling a story. It's like they're so captivating. They are smart people, not necessarily someone who's like valedictorian level, summa cum laude level. No, not necessarily, but someone who's like a street smart. And they just know how to project, okay? They have a strong personality. So yeah, that is the person that is coming back to your life. Last but not least, this week ahead, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. Oh my God, a great turnaround when it comes to your self-esteem. But it starts small. That's what's so cool about it. For example, I know I always use hair as an example, but maybe you go to the salon just for a trim, okay, typical trim. But the person who does your hair, the way that they style it, you fall in love with it, and then they teach you how to do it every day from home. And that now becomes your new signature look, and you feel so attractive all the time because of that little tutorial that you got. And you didn't expect it because it started small. You know, you just paid for a trim. It's not that expensive. You do it every 2 months, doesn't mean anything. And then something huge happens, okay? It could also be someone gifts you a pair of pants, and then you realize that, you know, maybe you've always hated, well, hate is a strong word, but maybe you've always been insecure about the shape of your thighs, maybe, or your calves. But then this pair of pants that was given to you actually highlights what's so good about your bone structure, about your muscle tone, okay? And then you fall in love with it. And then from here on out, you buy so many other pairs of pants with that style. And now everyone is noticing how, you know, toned you look, how strong you look, how beautiful you are. You get a lot of compliments, a lot of attention from men or women, whatever you want, okay? So it starts as something small. It could be a gift. It could even be, oh my God, I heard something so specific. It could even be a hand-me-down, okay? Like your sister or your brother says, okay, I don't want these pants anymore. You can have them. And you're like, okay, whatever. I'm not good at I don't like wearing pants anyway. I'm going to wear these at home probably. And then, yeah, they just start looking so flattering on your body. And you do a whole wardrobe change based on that. So it starts off small, but it is something huge that becomes a part of your signature look. It allows you to reclaim a part of your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-love when it comes to your physical appearance. So this is pretty much amazing, and I'm glad that you picked this one because as you can see, he or she, I don't really know their genders. Do they even have genders? Do you collect Labubus? Can you tell me? So if you look at him, let's say him, okay. There's something very calm and peaceful, right? And this is basically what's happening to you. Peace is entering your life when it comes to your self-esteem, when it comes to money. There's going to be love, even peace when it comes to that person you've always been scared of. And whether or not you accept this is an offer of peace as well. If it is someone who broke your heart before, it's some sort of apology. So yeah, peace, solitude is coming to your life this week ahead, just like this Labubu. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the pink Labubu, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. I have a feeling, because I don't really peek at the cards, I just shuffle and draw them. I have a feeling that because you picked this one, there's going to be something spicy about romance, or if not romance, platonic relationships, okay? But something will be good, love and romance and relationships, connections in your life this week ahead, okay? Because this is the color of rose quartz, which is the crystal of Venus, goddess of love, beauty, and harmony. So yeah, I feel like you're going to have a beautiful week when it comes to your connections. First thing that will happen to you in the week ahead, you have the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. This is so cool. It's so small, but it's so cool. A problem that you have just disappears without any explanation. And again, it could be trivial. For example, this has happened to me a lot of times. One would be like my AC, my air conditioner. It would start leaking out of the blue, and then I'm going to think of like booking a technician or scheduling maintenance, and then it just disappears consistently, constantly, to the point where I have to cancel my booking because there's no problem anymore. Okay, like there's no explanation, something small that's annoying you in your life. I mean, it's small, but it's annoying if your AC is leaking, right? But it just disappears out of the blue. It could also be an enemy because of her face, okay? This is the evil queen in Snow White. So it could also be an enemy, someone who's really annoying you in the neighborhood or at work, and then they just literally disappear. Like you have no idea they have actually resigned or they got fired, okay? So they just disappear and you don't have to do anything about it. You don't have to adjust your perspective about this person. You don't have to tell HR or your manager that this person is bullying you or whatnot, okay? They just disappear. It could be a person, it could be a small trivial thing at home with your car, okay? But the problem just disappears out of the blue. Okay, so again, it's a tiny thing, but it all adds up to you having a good week, right? So you know better than me what that problem is, okay? Right now, you already have it, by the way. The problem will not show up on Monday or Tuesday. You already have this little thing, problem. And this week, they will walk away from your life out of the blue. So congratulations on that. I know it's small, but really, it adds up. What else? You have the King of Swords and the 3 of Cups. This is you having friends in high places, okay? This is you becoming friends with someone who can influence your life, your work, your money, your social circle. Again, having friends in high places. Okay, so this is really good, not just materially, but in general. Knowing that there are people who can support you, who can help you, should you need it, should the need arise. Okay, this is always good. And I know it doesn't sound positive, but this could also be getting a promotion or that transfer that you've always wanted or that salary increment that you've always asked about, because now you're friends with someone from finance or your manager's manager or someone from HR. But it's not always going to be unfair. Maybe what's unfair is you not getting that salary increment all these years, right? But now someone can push for it for you. Okay, so having friends in high places. Likely either a Leo or an Aquarius. Okay, Leo or Aquarius, Sun, rising Venus. That is your clue as to who this is, man or woman. We know that Scar from the Lion King is a man, but it could be a woman as well. Okay, these are just energies. But yeah, congratulations on that. This is like long-term help that you can get from this person. It's not one-sided either. It's not like, oh, they're in a higher place than you, higher up the corporate ladder, so you're just going to benefit from them all the time. They're going to learn a lot from you as well, okay? You're going to give them your insights, your friendship, everything that you have to offer. So it's going to become a balanced relationship, but it's going to be a long-term relationship with the Three of Cups, okay? So there are emotions here. This is going to be not transactional, okay? This is going to be sincere. What else will happen for you in the week ahead? Beautiful card. 10 of Coins. Ace of Cups. This is good, okay? This is you either finding a new job, a new business, a new source of income that you really, really love, or developing love for whatever it is you're doing right now for income, for money, okay? So I know that a lot of us, we hate our job, okay? We hate our job, but we do it because we need the money. We cannot stand the people, the menial things that we do day to day, but we do it because we have to, okay? If you are in a job like that, something will happen at your job and you're going to fall in love with it, okay? Just as an example, let's say that you work as a server at a restaurant, but starting this week, some new chef, okay, or someone you look up to, someone who is like a creative at your workplace, notices you, notices your potential, and then starts teaching you, starts embracing you as their apprentice. So you're no longer just a server. Not that there's anything wrong with being a server, but let's say you've always wanted to become a chef too, okay? So now they're going to start training you, okay? Even if you hate the job, something magical will happen. I mean, look at those hearts. This is like a spell, okay? This is a potion from the universe being brewed for you. So yeah, when it comes to money, even if you really despise your job right now, I promise you, starting this week, something magical will happen, okay? Allowing you to fall in love with it all over again, or to fall in love with it for the first time. Or if your job is really hopeless, you're gonna get a new offer. Aces are offers too. You're gonna get a new beginning, something else entirely, and it's something that is aligned with your interests, with your talents, with your passions, and it's going to bring you a lot of money. 10 of Coins, 10 of money, okay? 10 of gold. So beautiful, beautiful news. What else is there for you? We have the 5 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. This is really good because you are going to be winning all the conflicts in your life this week, not just one. Let's look back at this. Okay, so we know that this is something small, okay? You're gonna win without even fighting. Like whatever this problem is, it will just go away. So that's one conflict, one in your life. And what is this? Okay, you get influence from someone from a higher place, okay? You get their favor, okay? You get their friendship, so that's another win in life, okay? Like I said, if you have been waiting for a bonus, a promotion, a salary increment, and you haven't been getting it, now someone can help you. So that's another conflict that you have been holding in your heart that you are going to win. And this, of course, if you hate your job, now you're gonna love it. That's another win, okay? So things like that. Let's actually have a look at the last one later if it's related to this too. But 5 little or big conflicts in your life, you're going to win all of them. They won't stand a chance, okay? This could also involve other conflicts, like with people. They don't have to be big. It could be a conflict with someone you love and someone who loves you. Your brother, your mom, your partner. You're just fighting about something to do with the car or with the bills or with the house, okay? Nothing life-threatening, nothing scary, okay? But you are going to win the argument, which isn't to say that they're going to become sad because they lost. But, you know, they're going to yield. They're going to say, oh, you know what? Your plan was better. Let's do that, okay? So there's going to be like harmony reached between the two of you. So 5. You know better than me. What are the 5 conflicts in your life right now? This week, you're going to win them all. And again, it doesn't have to be dramatic. It could be something small. Like I said, my AC leaking and then healing itself, fixing itself. Okay, so that's one conflict. One annoying little problem that is so just irritating in your house. Okay, or with your car, with your family. So yeah, things like that. 5 things. Oh my God, how lovely. 5 little wins for you, or maybe 1 or 2 of those are big this week ahead. Last but not least, we have Death and the Knight of Cups. Okay, it could be a win as well, but there is a Pisces in your life and you never thought that you would hear from them again. This week you will, and they will come with an offer. Okay, Pisces, Sun, rising, Venus. And if you're like, I don't know any Pisces, I don't know anyone who would matter to me that, you know, left my life, or maybe you just drifted apart, or maybe there was nothing negative that happened. Okay, maybe it's someone that you used to work with, but now you have a different job and they have a different job. Okay, they will come back with an offer to work with you again, or as always, if it is a former flame, they will come back with an offer of their heart and their soul again. Okay, an apology and maybe a reunion, a renewal of the love that you once had. But if you're like, if you don't know any Pisces, then it is Pisces energy. Pisces is creative. Pisces is romantic, has a lot of daydreams and fantasies. So their mind is kind of like mayhem. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I know a Pisces who is very much respectable in the corporate world, but their mind is mayhem. Like, we're in a meeting and they're gonna say something that doesn't make any sense at all because their mind is crazy but beautiful that way. So Pisces energy is very childlike and childish, even if they're older than you, even if they're 20 years older than you. Okay, so lighthearted, playful, and they're a water sign, so they're pretty emotional and passionate too. Okay, so that is the energy that we are talking about. Oh my God, I heard something very corny and specific, but I have to speak it out loud because it will resonate with some of you. If you don't still have any idea who this Pisces is, it's someone who loves fish. Okay, someone who maybe cooked fish for you, or when you worked together or lived near each other, maybe they're always cooking fish or giving you fish or ordering fish and chips or something like that. Okay, so that is a clue for a specific person. Something to do with fish. But yeah, you thought it was done, it was dead, it was over with this person. There is a renewal. They're coming back and they're giving you an offer, maybe of business, a job offer, of love, of friendship, but either way, it's going to be good. Okay, and if they are someone who broke your heart before, then that's another conflict win for you. Okay, because they're admitting that they were wrong and they're here to beg you for a second chance. So there you go. I think I was right. Was I? That this is about connections and romance. I mean, you do get a friend in high places. Okay, someone who comes back to you as well. And this one, it could be about a person too. The reason that you're going to love your job is, like I said, maybe a chef or someone like a superior that you have takes you in, sponsors you, takes you under their wing. So yeah, connections and love are going to be good for you this week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.